Get him, get him. But I'm bald.
Shut up. Okay, so it's recording right now.
What?
I think it's recording.
You want to edit out of that?
It's recording. Maybe, we'll see.
Okay.
I'm just
None
looking
of
at
this
the
is
words
important
right now.
right now.
Yeah. So, lurid. Lurid is very vivid in color, especially so as to create an unpleasantly harsh or unnatural effect.
Lurid lowering mid the blue. Huh? So unpleasant. So the blue is unpleasant.
Lurid lowering.
That's gotta
So
be,
it's like
gotta
it's
be
less.
umid. That's gotta be umid because there's an apostrophe. What's umid mean? A-M-I-D. Like
What?
Like
you just said that has to be umid, and then you're like, what does umid mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it has to be that.
I know it's a word, but I don't know what the word is, damn it. There's a midst, but I don't think it's an
umid. Surrounded by, in the middle of.
Okay, horrible color lowering, surrounded by the blue. Huh?
What?
Okay. Torrid. Torrid.
Torrid. Alright, looking up torrid.
Torrid towering toward the true. Alliteration.
T-O-R-R-I-D.
Yeah.
Why does Google not
it's talking about the stores. Towards the store.
Torrid, plus size clothing. Clothing.
It's a fat people store.
Yeah, I got that.
It's not really the fat people store. Type
Torrid.
in definition.
Definition. Is an American Shut
Scroll.
the fuck up. Oh, very hot and dry.
Very hot, towering toward the true.
Or full of difficulty or tribulation.
Oh, he's difficultly towering toward the true. So he's having a hard time being true to himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't know what that means. What is being true to yourself?
Being honest with yourself.
Okay,
like saying
okay.
oh my god, I'm fat. See, that's being true to yourself.
Herkening.
Exactly. Herkening.
Yes.
Yeah. Herkening. It's a verb.
Okay.
It's to listen.
Okay, so
when I say herkin you gotta listen to the derp.
I am listening to wrong. What's? Okay. Daubing. D-A-U-B-I-N-G.
D-A-U-B. Daubing. Coat or smear. So it's like when you daub something, like daubing that.
That's dabbing. I am
daub. Same thing.
I am smearing God in night, he says. I am swabbing hell in white.
In a carelessly rough or liberal way.
This nigga painted God black. He said, you is black now. Ruddy.
One.
R-U-D-D-Y.
Wait, what?
R-U-D-D-Y.
Rudy? Of a person's face having a healthy red color.
I am cursing Reddy Moore.
Used as a euphemism for bloody. Make ruddy in color. Oh, yeah.
All right,
so it's like red.
Now, harassing.
Harassing.
H.
Quit harassing me about heresy.
H-E-A-S-I-N-G.
Harassing. Wait, is that?
Yeah, go down.
H-E-A-R-S-I-N-G.
You can't hear Hearts Unborn, dude. Hello?
Hearing.
Go back up and type in. Just put the S in there. Just put the S in there.
Oh. Hersing.
Haha. Oh.
Framework erected over a coffin or tomb.
One verse, one hearse. That's why they put dead bodies in.
Yeah.
I am hearsing unborn hearts. He's putting dead bodies. So, okay, hearsing isn't an actual verb. You know, people are like, oh, dude, rob deer ticket. Even though you can't say that because that's not a thing.
Wait, what?
Oh, dude, pull an Andrew on the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, like flip bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's not an actual thing, but he made it an actual thing. So, he's putting unborn hearts into caskets. All right, okay. Hue. H-U-E.
Hue.
What's the hue of a hide to a man in his might?
Hue isn't...
hello?
Hue is like,
I'm thinking that's something to do with color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a hue of a color.
Hue saturation.
Hue. Hue is one of the main properties of a color, defined technically as the degree to which a stimulus can be described as similar two or different from stimuli that are described as red, green, blue, and yellow.
Bop. All
So
right,
like
cool.
the main colors.
All right, so now that we got that
How
out
long
the
has this
way,
video been going? Has this? Yeah, holy shit,
5
minutes.
whole minutes.
All right, we'll stop it right there for a second.
Stop it! So we're back, and I look like Hazel Grace from Fault in Our Stars right now.
All right, we're just gonna close that out so we don't see what we look like, so we don't have to worry about it.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. So the Song of the Smoke by W.E.B. Do you have the questions?
Specific questions?
Okay, never mind. And so so it takes place in Harlem during the Harlem Renaissance, so 1920s. Okay. I am the smoke king, I am black. I am swinging in the sky, I am ringing worlds awry. I am the thought of the throbbing mills, I am the soul of the soul toil kills. Wraith, that's Wraith, of the ripple of trading rills, up I'm curling from the sod, I am whirling home to God, I am the smoke king, I am black. I am the smoke king, I am black. I am wreathing broken hearts, I am sheathing love's light darts. Inspiration of iron times, wetting the toil of toiling climes, shedding the blood of bloodless crimes. Okay. Lurid lowering mid the blue, torrid towering toward the true. I am the smoke king, I am black. I am the smoke king, I am black. I am darkening with song, I am hearkening to wrong. I will be black as blackness can. The blacker the mantle, the mightier the man.
It's
kind of racist.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The blackness was ancient ere whiteness began. I am daubing God and night. I am swabbing hell in white.
Wait, what is air like? E-R-E? It's like a transition.
It's like before.
Before in time.
I know Shakespeare stuff, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Ridiculous. Where was I at?
I am daubing God and night. I am swabbing hell in white.
I am the smoke king, I am black. I am the smoke king, I am black. I am cursing ruddy morn, I am hearsing. Hearts unborn. Souls unto me are as stars in a night. I whiten my black men, I blacken my white. Bro, he knocked the fuck out of that white dude. He got black eyes and everything. What's the hue of a hide to a man in his might? Hail, great, gritty, grimy hands, sweet Christ, pity, toiling lands. I am the smoke king, I am black.
Alright, so we should probably do this like just verse by verse.
Yeah, let's go. We'll go verse by verse.
What are you doing? So
he's obviously comparing himself to Smoke.
Yeah.
Because Smoke is, usually grayish, dark black. And he's black. And so he is swinging in the sky as Smoke would.
Yeah.
Get out
of here.
I'm ringing worlds awry. We'll skip that line.
Yeah.
I am the thought of. We'll skip that line.
Ain't nothing but a thought, anyways.
You little thought. Thought ass. Wraith the rippling trading. I am curling from the sod. I am whirling home to God. Suicide.
I am the soul of the. Well, let's try to figure out that. Like, I am the soul of the soil. Oh wait, I am the soul of the soul's toil kills. That's a fucking tongue twister.
Yeah.
Look that up real quick.
The soul of the soul
Let's see,
toil kills.
Just to type it in and see if anything comes up.
Yeah, if you can, it's Bark Notes it.
Soul of the soul. Oh, it's like one word, like soul toil.
Yeah.
Toil kills. Song of Smoke. Here we go.
Touch the heart. It's just gonna be the Poetry Foundation. Yeah. Is that poetry? Oh, it's W.E.B. Poetry by Hard. Why does it say the Song of Smoke by William Edward Burghardt when this is definitely W.E.B.
W.E.B.
Yeah.
William Edward Burghardt.
Bro.
Are you dumb?
Yeah, a little bit. I was like, he stole it. I get it now.
Okay.
Okay, click the first one.
Alright, okay.
Poetry, a touch to the heart. Famous
beans.
poem. Ooh, coffee beans. Because he black.
Is there like an analysis of it?
Yes.
Analyze. Alright, we're just gonna look up the one, and there is no just one. It's
Hold
just
on.
like a whole thing.
Title of the poem gives literal implication, suggesting it will be a poem about of smoke. About of smoke? Okay.
About.
What it's clearly not. The poem tells a narrative about one who is the Smoke King and who frequently calls himself black.
Poem portrays
He is
that
black.
the Smoking himself is also much more than just one person, as the poem refers to the sorrows of many different people.
True.
In general, the Smoke King represents the sorrows of the African American community in its struggle to gain civil rights, whilst they are opens
persecuted by
openly
the Caucasian.
persecuted by the Caucasian American community. This is clearly seen as the Smoke King, who constantly refers to himself as black, embodies many sorrows known to afflict African Americans.
Okay.
So that being said,
we're on to the second one now.
no, that mean, like we need to like actually find out like line by line where
we have to find out line by line.
We should.
Whoops. I almost put in Rap Genius. This isn't a rap. Wait a minute. It'd probably be on there. Hold on. We're gonna find out.
You just put in Rap Genius.
I know. I want to see what's on there.
Oh.
50 Cent.
And the thought of throbbing mills.
Yeah, he is.
So, like, we're talking about mills, or are we talking about like the factory kind of thing, or maybe I don't even know.
Well, it's possible.
Soul toil. So I am the soul of. So it'd be like toil is like work, so it'd be like I'm the soul of the soul toil kills. Like I'm the soul of the working soul. Does that make sense? Kind of.
A little bit. I mean, you know.
But then kills, like so I'm.
Okay.
So I'm the soul that the working soul kills.
Of the soul toil kills. Soul toil kills.
That kind of makes. I'm the soul that makes the working soul kill, or kill that kills the working soul.
That makes more sense. Yes.
So. Yeah. So I am ringing worlds awry. So it's like I'm trying to bring about change to all the worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And because smoke isn't like. Well, I mean, it's like smoke isn't like a solid thing. Like it disperses.
True.
Or what's the word that like it spreads through the air and eventually it just like dissipates. And so that could mean like so I'm ringing worlds awry. It kind of like gives a sense that he's like going everywhere. Like I had that totally backwards. So like I'm swinging in the sky, like he's like just going everywhere at once. I'm bringing worlds awry. So he's trying to bring change to like all the worlds where things are not how he wants them to be, I guess, because he's a spoiled little brat.
A little nationalistic, don't you think?
Yeah. Spoiled little
sense.
bitch that just wants everything his way, so he has to go and change his shit.
Yeah, he does. Wraith of the Ripple of Trading Rills.
Trading Rills? I'm sure Trading Rills is an actual thing. Trading Rills.
And survey says the song was Smoke.
Wow. Well, how about what's a rill? Rills. A small stream.
Okay. I am the ripple of trading rills. Okay, so basically the ripple in the water that spreads.
Yeah. But it's like a trading rill, so it's like just something they'd probably like it kind of makes sense.
Okay, so like the streams, like they would put all the cargo on a boat and they take it through the stream to go trade with like another place. Yeah.
So he's what like takes in like think like a literal sense. He's like the thing that brings the boat from one port to another. If we're talking about
well, the ripples don't bring the boat. The boat creates the ripples. So through
But if we're just talking
through
about,
globalization,
but if it's a stream, then just
He
like
is
the
creating.
natural flow of the stream creates the ripples. Not along. If a boat's not in a river, then the river's still gonna have ripples.
I guess. Okay. Okay. Yes. And then, wait. What? Wraith.
It's a ghost.
Besides that,
Wraith.
what else could it be? He
I don't know.
can't be the ghost of the. He's the ripple long forgotten.
What?
The ripple that's disappeared now. He's the ghost of it.
Oh yeah. The wraith. So he's like also like the soul. He's the soul of the working soul that kills the working soul.
And he's the
So
wraith.
he's
of
the wraith.
trading. Ripple.
He's the soul of the wraith that kills the working soul. That kills the soul of the working soul.
Yes. Up, I'm curling from the sod.
Sod.
It's like dirt.
Yeah.
Like it's like yeah, shit like that. Up, I'm curling from the sod. I am whirling home to God. So he's coming out from hell, and raising towards heaven. Bob.
Raising hell and going to heaven.
Okay. I am the Smoke King. I am black.
That makes sense. Who said that? Recognize that.
What do you say?
I raise hell, go to heaven like I promised mom or something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, now we're gonna do the second quarter.
All right. Second. All right. Hold on. Take a pause.
Damn it.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay, mini cut. Okay, so Wraith of the Ripple of Trading Rills. What if it was like there's these rills, which is the stream, and then they trade on them, and the boat that they were using to trade created these ripples, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this trading symbolizes these people getting along with these people, but he's the Wraith of the Ripple, which means the ripple's no longer there. That symbolizes the people getting along together, so people don't get along with each other now, which is why he's like, what's all this hatred and animosity between the white and the black folk?
Wait. So it's like the ripples is what made the people get along.
Well, not necessarily. The trading... Okay, so the trading was because the people used to get along. They would trade goods with each other.
Yeah.
And then now that they don't trade goods with each other, the ripples that were created by the boats are absent. And he's the ghost of those ripples. Not necessarily. He's not...
So he's kind of like...
He doesn't...
he's like a symbol of like what was.
Well, he doesn't say, I am the Wraith.
Like the ghost of Christmas Past. He's like he's representing like all the things that were.
So he just he doesn't say I am the Wraith. He just says Wraith of the Ripple of Trading Mills.
It's like in the movie when
Basically,
someone's like looking at something distant and they have like a flashback and it's the same scene with a bunch of like. So it's like you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yes, okay, let me think of it.
But it happens in a lot of movies.
But so like, they're looking at like this empty space and then like they have a flashback, but it's that same empty space. It's that same area, but there's a bunch of different stuff added to it. It's like there'll be a car done by a bunch of people walking like a crowd and some shit.
Yes.
So it's like that. So he's like, he's like a flashback. So he's like symbolizing all the things that were there before that aren't there anymore.
When people got along.
That makes fucking sense.
Got him.
All right. Second verse, bitches.
You want to do it or me?
I'll read it.
Okay.
So I am the Smoke King. I am black. I am wreathing broken hearts. I am sheathing love's light darts. Inspiration of iron times. Wetting the toil of toiling climes, shedding the blood of bloodless crimes, lurid lowering mid the blue, torrid towering toward the true. I am the Smoke King. I am black.
Hold on. Do you think that how it's laid out has something to do with it? Because like you see, this one's indented, this one's indented, this one is so it looks like it's just the smoke ones, but these ones are also indented, while these ones are out.
So it could be like. I am smoking, I am black, I am smoking, I am black, blah, blah, inspiration of iron times, wetting the toil of toiling climes.
Okay, it seems like the ones that are indented are like metaphorically speaking, and the ones that are... I don't know, the ones that are out are more metaphorically speaking, the ones that are indented are more literal? Yeah, more literal. Let's see this one.
Shedding blood of lawless... Wait, so the indented ones are literal, and the regular ones are metaphorical?
Yeah, like if we were to skip the second one for now, and go to this part, so he's like, I am darkening with song, I am hearkening to wrong. He's definitely not doing either of those, but when he says, I will be black,
like he's
black
listening, like he's listening to wrong. So like, it's like temptation. So
You're killing me here, Andrew.
I mean,
We're just trying to find out if that has anything to do with it, because it's got to be set up a certain way for a reason. There's not a pattern to it.
shit, what's going on?
It's just.
Is this?
You're good. You're good.
Yes.
You're good.
All right. All right. Okay, so I will be black as blackness.
Go back to the second one.
What?
We didn't do the second one yet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So obviously I am smoking.
So inspiration of iron. Oh, okay. I am wreathing broken hearts. So like I am encompassing. I am circling. I am surrounding broken hearts.
Oh, good use of that word there.
Yeah. I am sheathing love's...
Wait, go back to that one.
What? Okay.
So again, he's talking about the smoke instead of him physically. And obviously, when people get heartbroken, they smoke a lot of weed.
Right, and then like
better.
when they draw in and they blow out and then it like wreathes. No, because
when they draw in, their lungs go around their heart, so it wreathes around their heart.
Got it.
Got him.
Got it.
Woo!
All right. Sweet.
Where are we?
Shut up,
I am sheathing love's light
Nope.
darts.
Stay back. Lay down. Sorry, that's my dog.
Love's light darts. It's
Love's
definitely
light darts. So it's like Cupid's arrows.
Yes, but it's
So he's
it's
sheathing them.
light.
Like he's like, ain't nobody got time for love, so I'm just gonna put these away real quick.
I think it's light as in weight and not light as in like light and dark.
Well, I mean, like, hold on, let me think of this real quick. So like, love can make you feel light, but like love can light the way. So it could go either way.
It could go either way, I guess.
Love love can light the way.
But he's like,
in,
fuck that.
In darkness.
Nope. Inspiration of iron times.
Or he has to stay. Pick that paper up.
Damn it.
So like, I'm sheathing love's light darts. So like, love can make you feel light. But he's dealing with a serious issue, so he's got to stay grounded. So he can't afford to be just like floating off in the air because he's so light with love. You know, he's got to stay grounded and level-minded. You know,
he's hiding. Okay, so love's light darts. It makes you light. He needs to stay grounded, so he's hiding the fact that he's in love, so he's not as vulnerable.
No, he's just not in love.
He is. He's just hiding it because he's sheathing love's light darts, which means he's hiding the fact that he's in love. He doesn't want to be vulnerable.
Or he's just not using them right
you
now.
know,
So he's
you know,
sheathing them.
You know in Spider-Man, when the bad guy always goes after Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Well, you wouldn't use like a dart on yourself.
Sure, you would.
No.
Cupid needs love too, Andrew.
No,
there's not another Cupid that shoots him in the ass. He says, right there, and he just sits there and takes it like
there's no picture of Cupid holding his bow like this, like the curve is going, the arrow is pointing this way. There's no picture of him doing that. It's always
I'm sure
like this.
we can find a picture. You know what?
No, that's not how it works. Give himself.
Hello? Why is that not okay? Okay, fired.
Keep it a gimp now or what?
Why is there? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hold up.
Oh, you motherfucker!
You're a Matt. Oh, no, it's
Get a wash rag.
Shooting.
I don't know where that second G is there.
Himself.
Icky. That's what your girlfriend's arms are gonna look like.
See?
Look, Cupid face down with an arrow and his back. Bitch,
that's not.
Get off!
He didn't
me.
shoot himself though.
Look at. Oh, that
was someone else stole.
There's no other.
Someone
Cupid.
stole his arrows and shot him because they're like, "Bitch, I ain't got time for your love," and then he just
what? And then they sheathed it.
No. There we go.
Yes.
All right. Okay, enough of that. You know what? I'm just gonna go with my explanation that he has to stay grounded and level-headed.
Let the listener decide for themselves.
Okay.
Okay. Inspiration of Iron Times.
So like inspiration.
The
of
Iron Age, where they had all these
that's not a
new
thing.
technologies. Yes, it is.
It's called Industrial Age.
No, that's different. The Iron Age. Bitch, told you it was a thing. Occurring after the Bronze Age. Bitch.
Use of iron. Obviously, Iron Age. But I was like, if you want to think like metaphorically, like iron is solid and strong, and so like inspiration of the iron. No, it's not Iron Age. It's Iron Times. Inspiration of Iron Times. So it's like when you rule something, like when you rule a town or a city with an iron fist, it means like you have total control over everything.
Or iron
and it's
heart,
like
show
it's
no love
strong.
for anything.
It's strong and solid. So if you're saying inspiration of iron times, it's like solid times that were like
Inspired.
strong.
It's the inspiration of them. Huh. Who is this guy?
Wait, so he's the one who inspired the iron times?
Yes. Well, I am sheathing loves like darts, and so yes, so it's still the I am thing. So inspiration of iron times.
Okay, so basically we got it down that he's the inspiration of a solid, strong period of time.
Yeah, he is.
Take that as
Which
you will.
was the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. Take it as a grain of salt.
Okay, wedding the toil of toiling climbs.
He's marrying the hard work.
Wait, climbs? Like CLIM?
Oh, that's not, I thought it was a B. Oh, that's a different thing. That's a different.
Climbs. A region considered with reference to its climate.
Huh.
So of a working climate. Wedding. He's wedding the work
Wedding the
of
work
a
of a
working
working climate. Nice use of
Yes.
whatever that was.
The internet.
The internet. No, I meant what he was doing, but okay, that too. Nice use of Wikipedia. Shedding the blood of bloodless crimes.
So he's making. Wait a minute.
Shedding the blood of bloodless crimes. Okay, so you know.
He might be talking about maybe white people and like just taking crimes like totally out of proportion. So how
because they're black.
So, yeah, exactly.
So
so how
you black.
Like they would get together
and they would hang them for stealing shit. So like they draw blood by killing the person.
Yeah.
And they didn't even kill anybody.
Yeah.
So it's not an eye for an eye.
That's a pretty easy one.
Lurid lowering amidst
Unless, of
the
course,
blue.
someone else has like someone.
We already did that one in the previous one.
Why blue though?
The blue is the harsh color, which is the lurid. And
No.
Towering toward the true.
No, because the lurid's lowering. So like the harsh color is lowering to blue.
Because the blue is a more beautiful, vibrant color.
Or it's a softer color.
Okay.
So,
Towering toward the true, we did. It was like hard to be true to yourself because you know you're fat. And then I am the Smoke King, I am black, so that's the end of the second.
Alright, that was a quick one. Time for a break. Mini clip, bitches.
Okay, second mini clip. It says, I am sheathing, loves light darts. Semicolon.
What does that have to do with anything?
Inspiration of iron times. I mean, it's all one thing. Because, well, it means it's two different sentences, but they're related. So, I am sheathing love's light darts, inspiration of iron times. The fact that there's no love is what inspired the iron times, the iron fist ruling.
Right. Mm-hmm. So it's like, so he's like putting aside, either putting aside love or just like not having love.
Not specifically like love, like a man loves a woman.
Yeah, obviously.
Or a man can love another man, Mr. Varg. Yeah. but also like love for like friends and family.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like, it's like let's use like compassion. Compassion.
There we go.
So he's putting aside compassion for like more. I don't really want to say important because compassion is pretty important, but like more pressing issues. I guess.
Matters, yes.
So he's putting aside compassion to become an inspiration for iron times, and to marry work with a working climate. Or like a working atmosphere, and well, no. Oh wait, no. Because then how would white people be put into that for shedding blood for bloodless crimes? He's not shedding blood.
What?
Or is he shedding blood?
He is. It says. It said in the thing we looked up. It said it was leaned more towards African American culture. Blacks are shedding blood for bloodless crimes. The whites are the ones shedding their blood. Okay, so like if I shed blood, you could be the one causing me to shed blood. The whites are causing the blacks to shed blood.
Oh, so like he's shedding blood for bloodless crimes.
Word.
Okay. I thought it was like shedding blood, like I'm shedding the blood for bloodless crime, but not like he's shedding the blood.
Mm-hmm. Like literally, it's coming off of him. Yes. Word.
All right. So
all right.
Is that the end of the mini clip?
That's the end of the mini clip.
All right. Mini clip done. Go. Okay. Third verse.
I am the Smoke King. I am black. I am darkening with song, I am hearkening to wrong. I will be black as blackness can. The blacker the mantle, the mightier the man.
Racist.
For blackness was ancient ere whiteness began. I am daubing God and night. I am swabbing hell in white. I am the Smoke King. I am black.
So before we go into anything, I just want to say, like, so basically he's saying the blacker the Mantle. So like mantle
It's like a
is
fireplace
over a
mantle.
fireplace.
Yeah.
So loose sleeveless cloak or shawl.
Oh.
I did not know that.
An
So a
important,
loose.
an important role or responsibility that passes from one person to another.
Oh, so it's not just a noun.
Cloth, in or if in a mantle, cloak or envelope.
Of a bird of prey on the ground or on a perch. Spread the wings and tail, especially so as to cover captured prey.
Okay, go
So
back
just
up.
assuming it's the second one,
An
an important
role
role,
or
responsibility.
responsibility. So the blacker the mantle, black representing evil,
Oh yeah, so
the
it's
mightier the
like
man. So you doing
it's
that
like if
dirty
you're
work.
yeah, so like the more evil you're willing to do, the mightier you are.
Yes, in society.
Yeah.
Which is describing the white man as in being evil to the black man,
Which makes him
and makes him
mighty.
higher in society.
Right.
So it's not actually racist.
Genius. No, not at all.
Okay.
It's ironic, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit because black and
Yeah.
it's kind of like the optic white paint.
Yeah. So I am. Yeah. Exactly.
I am darkening with song.
So I am darkening. So like as the song progresses, it's getting like darker.
Mm-hmm.
Like the mentality and the whole atmosphere and the mood of the song gets darker as the song progresses.
Okay, so this whole third verse is kind of about like doing wrong.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm
I am
hearkening to
hearkening
wrong.
to wrong.
Harking.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening to wrong. So like wrong, like wrong. To do this, blah, blah. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got that.
And
I'm gonna go kill and then rape this bitch after she's dead. I got it."
Yeah. Okay. I will be black as blackness can. So I thought at first that meant like being a stereotypical black person, but being evil as evil can because
Yeah.
the blacker, the more evil you're willing to do, the mightier the man.
Yeah.
For-
yeah. It's like I'm gonna be evil as
Ooh.
possible because the eviler the deed, the mightier you are in society.
This dude's kind of a genius.
Yeah.
For blackness was ancient ere whiteness began. So
black was
black
ancient before
black has
whiteness.
been here way before purity. Or
So
evil has been here way before purity. Has
Exactly.
I am.
Because if you think about like I'm not sure. Oh no, you weren't. But in zoology, we were talking about like time periods, and like before anything was living on the earth, apparently, the Earth was just like this volcanic planet where just nothing is like sulfur air and like almost 0% oxygen, and there was just these lightning storms everywhere.
Literal hell on earth.
Yeah, basically, and so that's kind of like representing evil. So yeah, there was like evil before there was purity.
Before in the Big Bang Theory, it says before the bang, everything was just black. Also,
Exactly.
it was just darkness.
Exactly, but that's like even saying like so.
So he's taking it literally and metaphorically.
Yeah. So like even before chaos and evil, there was blackness. But like after blackness came like the chaos and the evil, and then came life, which can be represented as white, however you will. I am daubing God in night.
Like I said, he painted God black. He's
What?
like,
Well, everyone knows that Jesus was black, so
yes, he was born in Africa.
yeah. I am
Even though
daubing.
that-
What does that actually mean, though? I am daubing God in night.
Okay, so it was referring to paint. Okay, so there's no comma between God and then in night, so it's not. He's not doing it in the night time. He's daubing him in literal night. Okay, so back to daubing.
I just want to see if there was like another definition.
Coat or
for it.
smear, spread, paint on a surface by daubing. Rough or
On a rough or liberal way.
right. With a thick or sticky substance in a careless, rough or liberal way. Coat or smear and thick. Wait. Wait. Coat or smear with a thick or sticky substance. This thick or sticky substance could be the evil he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
In a careless, rough, or liberal way. So he's coating God in evil. Maybe he was I don't want to say Satanist. He wasn't Christian, so he was going around like preaching that God was evil.
Was W.E.B. was not Christian?
Look it up.
Oh, you spelled Du Bois. D-U.
It's right there.
Oh, Du Bois. Christian.
In religion. Click it. American prophet, politics and culture in modern America. God, Christ.
Oh,
Hang on,
Don't tell me it's Scientology. Just do Wikipedia and see if it gives his religion.
Was W.E. Du Bois.
Oh.
Education, awards, parents. He black with a white guy mustache. He might have been a Scientologist. There's also a thing where he could, like, the evil in the world could be blamed on God.
Church the child, he abandoned organized religion. So he's atheist?
Yeah.
Atheist or a free thinker.
Yeah. Okay, so that too. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. I am swabbing hell in white. Swabbing. Swabbing is usually cleaning. Cleaning hell. Is he wearing white, or is he swabbing hell in white? That doesn't make sense. Damn, the last line we're stuck on.
So, well, it's kind of like it's not a contradiction, but it's like a counteraction or something like that. So he's daubing God in night, but he's swabbing hell in white. God and hell are opposites of each other. And night white, obviously,
are opposites.
Opposites of each other.
So maybe he's just saying that to be opposite and not meaning anything by it.
No, because Mitzvah's not going to suck that.
Pass the joint.
Everything has to have a meaning.
Pass the joint. I gotta get back in the
Every
mode.
sentence, every word has to have a meaning. So,
That's true.
daubing God in night, swabbing hell in white. Daubing God in night, swabbing hell in white. Oh, we'll come back to that. That one's done. We'll come back.
Wait. What if he's white as in the white people? He is cleaning hell. I don't want to say of white people because that doesn't make sense. I am swabbing hell in white. In white.
I can kind of see where you're going with this.
Okay, so I am daubing God and night. They blame the evils on God, and then swabbing hell in white. They it's kind of like the opposite of blaming the evils on God. So the good deeds, the pureness.
Yeah, so I would say like emphasizing all the deeds of the black people, if assuming we're talking about the black people,
black community,
with
yes.
God, and then swabbing hell in white. So he's like, hell with sin. So he's like, I would say like posting. That's like the only word I can know is he's posting all of like the white people's sins in hell.
Oh, what if it was like so I am daubing God in night, so they're blaming all the sins on God. I am swabbing hell in white. So if you are pure, they try to make you seem not pure, because it was like Obama's first 4 years. Everybody was all like, "Oh,
wait, no, I got this."
Wait, no, let me finish.
All right.
When Obama's first 4 years, they said Obama's the worst president ever, but like it took them 42 other, or what? Not 42 presidents. Is it 42 presidents?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, it took them all of them years to drag this country into the ground, and they want Obama to work some magic and that he has to fix the whole country. So, like, I'm daubing God at night. They're blaming all the sins on God, but I'm swabbing hell in white. You're not pure, or if you are pure, you have to be like pure enough to be able to cleanse hell, which is like impossible to do. Nobody can be that pure. So basically, they're saying everybody's impure.
But I was saying, so white is like pure. So if he's and night representing is supposed to kind of represent evil.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's daubing God at night, or thinking like maybe think about like actions. So if you're daubing,
he's dashing God with evil, and he's cleaning hell with purity.
Or yeah, so it's like people would manipulate the good deeds to make them look bad. Like when peaceful protesters, they would just like march in the streets. Yep. And they're not causing a disturbance, but the white people would just throw it way out of proportion.
But yes,
obviously, and then like
Mr.
when the
Var, do
white
you
people
understand?
when the white people are
Good.
doing something.
Mr. Var understands.
When the white people do something bad, then they'll manipulate it to make it look good. So daubing hell in white. But then that wouldn't really make sense because he's the one who's doing it.
But he's the Smoke King. He's black. He's talking about the black community, not specifically him.
So,
So the black community.
I mean, they're making it so, like the black community is like making their own image of swabbing hell in white. So they're making their own image as white people being kind of like the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're daubing God and night, so they're making their own image of God being supported. I don't know.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, let's just go with
We're
that.
supposed to finish this video. 5
You know
minutes
what?
ago.
That's everything we just said. That is all. It's all valid. Go fourth verse. I'll read this one.
All right,
you read the last one. I am the Smoke King. I don't like looking at myself. I am the Smoke King. I am black. I am cursing ruddy morn. I am hearsing. I am hearsing hearts unborn.
Mm-hmm.
Souls unto me are the stars in a night. I am white, my black men. I blacken my white.
Whew.
What's the
Bars.
hue of a hide to a man in his might? Hail, great, gritty, grimy hands. Sweet Christ, pity toiling lands. I am the Smoke King. I am black.
Okay, so what really stood out to me was what's the hue of a hide to a man in his white?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
in his might. Okay, so the hue of a color is like the
yeah.
value of the color. So a hide would be like the meat of, or no, not the meat, but the skin, the bear skin right here. Like if you're the mightiest man ever, if you're like super freaking rich, then somebody tries to be like, oh yeah, I got this bear skin. Like, bro, I probably got like 20 of them hidden in a closet somewhere. So, you know, what's the value of, it doesn't have to be specifically a hide, but like a specific thing to a man in his might. What is the value of what you're trying to offer me to somebody?
Well, if we're talking about
me?
hue, specifically thing of color, and hide being skin, so it's like, what's the value of like white or black to a man in his might?
Okay, continue.
I shot down everything you just said. I just Anton you is basically what I did. I did this to Anton so many times. Like he'd bring up like this really deep, meaningful argument. I just shoot it down in one sentence.
Okay, what else we got here?
All right, but yeah, your explanation is also valid. So let's just go with it.
I am cursing ready morn.
Tara.
Toro.
Okay.
Oh, I have 1% battery. I gotta charge that. Okay. I'm cursing ready morn.
Morn.
Cursing could be
like morning.
Yeah,
morn, or?
like it's not like morn. That I was thinking of is MOURN. This is just MORN. Look it up.
That's like an abbreviation for morning, I think. Morning.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
there we go.
And what was ready?
Rudy was like in relation to like a red color.
Oh.
So like making something.
So you know,
red.
you wake up in the morning and it's still dark because you gotta go to school and shit, and then you have that red sunrise.
I'm cursing the red sunrise basically.
Okay. Cursing. Okay, so
or bloody.
He's not a morning person.
Well, also
like, fuck this
a euphemism for bloody. So like I'm cursing the bloody morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be like with every morning, like there's more bloodshed if he's.
There you go.
Like
we're just gonna take every piece of information.
The bloody morning.
Every piece of information given to us, we're just gonna take and we're just gonna be like, this is. It could be this. It could be something else. Okay, I am hearsing hearts unborn, putting unborn hearts in galaxy. So abortion, the babies are dead.
Or dead. Like if they're going to be like the baby of a black person, and so if he's hearsing hearts unborn, then it's like almost they might as well be sentenced to death if they're going to be born black.
I am the Smoke King, I am black. So what if the Smoke King, what if he's not actually black as in the black community, he's black as in evil. So it's describing a white person instead. Oh no, because that would go against some of the validations we said before.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like the picture that popped in my mind was like white people are back then are seemed to like they have the suits like Al Capone, but then they're always smoking like a cigar, and so they have like this veil of smoke over them. So all you see is a silhouette, a black silhouette, which would embody the evil. But then later, I guess it could go either way for certain parts. So yeah, and then I am Hersing Hearts Unborn. So like you said about like the African.
Well,
babies.
that could work. So let's see here. So like, start just going back from the beginning, assuming this is a white person now. I'm swinging in the sky. I'm ringing worlds awry. So if we're ringing worlds awry, that's it kind of brings like a chaos image to it.
And I'm swinging in the sky. He's like all high and mighty.
Yeah, I am the thought of.
So W.E.B. Du Bois is like putting himself in the white man's shoes, and like he's like, okay, so like in the shows where they're like, okay, you be this person and you be this person if they have a disagreement, and then this person acts out what this person would say, and this person acts out what this person would say. Okay, so it's like that. He's like basically acting how he thinks white people act, like purposely.
Yeah. So I'm the thought of the throbbing mills. We're just gonna say fuck that one because we have no idea. I am the soul of the soul toil kills. So it's like he's like killing their motivation to work towards anything to improve themselves.
Wraith of ripple of trading. So like I said before, so he's like the absence, the ripple. He's the reason that the trade isn't happening anymore.
Yeah.
Up I'm curling from the sod. So he's coming out of hell and going towards God in order to daub him in night.
Oh shit! Okay,
bro. Okay.
So if we just like cut out like the whole second verse and half of the third verse, it would be like, wraith of the ripple of trading rills. Up I'm curling from the sod, I am whirling home to God, I am daubing God at night, I am swabbing hell in white.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Okay.
Alright, so...
wreathing broken hearts.
Just keep that in
mind. Could be the same thing. It goes either way. Because he's being...
I'm surrounding the broken hearts. Yeah. I am sheathing love's light darts.
So he's preventing compassion between the white man... okay, so if a white man and a black man or woman... love each other very much, but they can't be together because it's in the Harlem Renaissance.
Right.
The white man's like, nah, fuck Dot. You guys can't be together because you're different races.
Exactly.
Love's light darts. Inspiration of iron times. So the white man is, he's the all high and mighty, basically. Wedding the toil of toiling climes. What do we say climes was?
Climes is like climate or atmosphere.
Oh, yes. Okay, so... He's committed to his work, basically. He's like committed to being the high and mighty. Shedding the blood of bloodless crimes. So he is the one shedding the blood. Not literally shedding the blood, but making them shed the blood.
Yeah.
Lurid lowering mid the blue. So taking that nasty color and going down to the lighter blue. Skip that line. Torrid towering toward the true.
Well, I'm thinking of this as in like an attitude. Or like a mentality. So if you have like a lurid mentality, it's like a really harsh and vibrant like thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be like the small actions of the white people that would keep like the black people calm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like black people are like like all angry about some kind of inequality, and the white person will like pass or like perform some kind of just like a small minor action, which in the black community would be like this huge victory, and then they would like calm down because now they think they're equal, but in reality it was just such a small act that they might as well be in the same place.
Might as well. Yeah, exactly. Towering toward the true, so he's still lying to himself about being fat. But yeah. Toward towering, so he's having a hard time being true to himself because like I said before, maybe
he knows it's
wrong, but he can't do it because like it's basically the mob mentality. He's like, everybody else is doing it, I have to do it, or else I'm gonna be outcasted. Yeah.
So I'm darkening with song. Like as time progresses, he gets darker.
He gets darker.
I'm listening to wrong, harking.
Basically,
to wrong.
the people say the white people are like, "Yo, beat the shit out of that black dude," and he listens. He does it. I will be black as blackness can. I'm just gonna be evil. Black and a man, lighter than man. The more evil you are, the higher up you are. The blackness was ancient and whiteness. So black was here before white. Isn't evil. I am daubing. That we already said that.
Yeah.
And then on to the fourth one, which we.
Yes, that's here. I am daubing God in night, which is the white person making all of the blacks' actions, assuming we're talking about black people and white people. Like if they do something that's peaceful or good, that would be kind of like God's action. But he's daubing it in night, so he's making it look like a bad thing. I'm swabbing hell in white. So it's like if the white people do something just like unspeakable and really bad, it's like a sin. he would paint over it white to make it look like either it just wasn't as big of a deal as it really was, or it straight up was just like a good thing for the whole community.
Right.
All right, so I am cursing Rudy Morn.
So
he's cursing bloody mornings.
He hates himself, so he doesn't want to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And cause more bloodshed.
Yeah, maybe.
I am cursing hearts unborn. The black. That's what we get. Moment of realization. This is my face.
Yeah. If you're born a black baby, then you're basically sentenced to death before you're even born. Hearts unborn.
Yeah. Souls unto me are as stars in a night.
So
okay, so like when people think of stars in the night, okay, so stars are actually like this vast thing. They're like perfect, which is like a soul. But like stars are souls unto me are as stars in the night. But when you look up in the sky and you saw the stars, oh, they're like little specks. So basically, like everybody else, it doesn't fucking matter. Just me, which is why he's.
Or they're so small.
They're so insignificant.
So small and far away. They're insignificant.
Yeah, they're
but
insignificant.
There's so many of them. Still.
Yes, and they're actually like this vast thing.
Yeah.
I whiten my black men, I blacken my white.
So it's kind of like from Invisible Man, where he's trying to make.
He makes the bad deeds he does with the rest of the white people seem like, oh, it's justified. Yeah, Rodney King deserved to be beat.
Yeah.
But then I blacken my white. So all the pure deeds that like the black people do, he's just like, oh, yeah, that's horrible. What's the hue of a hide to a man's mind?
Because what I was gonna say is he's like brainwashing the black people, because you always hear like the term like snowflake or whitewash, and that's like a black person acting like a white person.
Yes.
And so that could be what he's saying, or also he's I whiten my black men. So like because
he's white.
I whiten my black men. Okay, well, yeah, if we're literally talking about whitening the black man, we can talk about like being a snowflake or whitewash, brainwashing them and making them talk like white person, act like white person, think like a white person.
So they brought these people from Africa, now we have to make them us. We have to make them white.
And then I blacken my white, which is, I can make myself more evil. Blacken, because straight up just says blacken my white. He doesn't say like my white person, just like my white in general, so.
Right.
I don't know about that one. That can go either way.
Yeah. So what's the hue of a hide to a man? So he is the all high and mighty. So he's all like, okay, so what is the hue, as in black and white, of a hide to a man? So like if it's a black man, what is it to me? I'm white. I'm all high and mighty. I don't need you. But like another white man, he's still he's all almighty. So like he's all high and mighty. So it's another white person. He's not going to treat him with the same disrespect as he would with a black person. So what's the hue of a hide? What's the value of the different colors of these two different men?
I was gonna say this could be like his moment of realization. Like, what's the hue of a hide to a man in his might? So like, he's so corrupt he can't see himself. So he's like, what's my value of my hide? I don't know. That's like the first thing that popped in my mind. But
it makes sense though.
Yeah.
So hail great gritty grimy hands. This could be like the evil people.
Fuck it, evil is as evil does.
Yeah, the evil people are high up, which is why everybody else hails to them.
Yeah,
because they're so high up, as well as he does. Because if it wasn't for having these gritty, grimy hands, he wouldn't be high up. Sweet Christ, pity toiling lands.
So just like feel sorry for the working, like the land you have to work on.
Yep. I am the Smoke King. I am black.
All right. Well.
Wait. moment of realization face. That moment of realization made this whole video worthwhile.
All right, so that is a pretty thorough examination analysis. Took multiple sides, multiple aspects of the poem.
Yes.
Now we have a whole fucking other poem to do. Fucking great.
Great.
So we're done with the smoke of the Song of the Smoke, and now we're going on to Theme for English B. See you next time. Okay, so this is the second.
Friends.
Shut up. This is the second poem called "Theme for English B"
by Langston Hughes. My ego was Langston Hughes. Okay, so this poem is a lot more literal than the last one. So the instructor said, "Go home and write a page tonight, and let that page come out of you. Then it will be true." I wonder if it's that simple. I am 22, colored, born in Winston-Salem. I went to school there, then Durham, then here. to this college on the hill above Harlem. I am the only colored student in my class. The steps from the hill lead down to Harlem. Through a park, then I cross St. Nicholas, 8th Avenue, 7th, and then I come to the Y. The Harlem branch Y, where I take the elevator up to my mom, sit down, and write this page.
Up to my room.
Didn't I say that?
You said up to my mom.
What? Okay, up to my room. I don't know where mom came from. It's not easy to know what's true from you or me. At 22, my age, but I guess I'm what I feel. That's gonna irritate me. But I guess I'm what I feel and see and hear. Harlem, I hear you, hear me, we two, you, me, talk on this page. I hear New York too, me. Who? Dr. Seuss. Well, I like to eat, sleep, drink, and be in love. I like to work, read, learn, and understand life. I like a pipe for a Christmas present, or records, Bessie Bop or Bach.
It's basically he wants to get turned
Trying to get
to
tired.
Bessie Bop or Bach.
I guess being colored doesn't make me not like the same things other folks like who are other races. So will my page be colored that I write? Being me, it will not be white, but it will be a part of you, instructor. You are white. Yet a part of me, as I am part of you, that's American. Sometimes perhaps you don't want to be a part of me, nor do I often want to be a part of you, but we are, that's true. As I learn from you, I guess you'll learn from me, although you're older and white and somewhat more free. This is my page for English B.
That's like the only section that rhymes.
Yeah.
So
So basically, we're sitting up.
make sure it lines up.
Okay, so basically, he's talking about the first section from here to here is talking about how he gets to his room in order to write this page. It's very significant because him being black and everybody else being white in this class of his, they could all take the same route, and it wouldn't be like just because he's black doesn't mean it has to be different. Like they take the same route, they can have the same action. The rest is him actually writing on the page, and on the page he talks about how yes, he's black and other people are white. Like where he says, so will my page be colored that I write, being me, it will not be white. So he's not white, but he writes on the same page a white person would write on. The instructor themselves are white, and he's saying, like, I'm a part of you and you're a part of me because, I mean, everybody originated from Africa. So what's the point in, like, treating me different from you, knowing damn well we do the same things, us black people do the same things you white people do. We like to eat, sleep, and drink, and be in love. We like to work, read, learn, and understand life. We all want a pipe for Christmas so we can get turned and listen to Bessie, Bob, or Bach. I guess being colored does not make me not like the same things other folks like who are other races. Basically what he's saying is everybody is the same. Now the reason I think Mr. Vard paired these two poems together, they're both by black men, but this one is in the perspective of a white man, and this one is in the perspective of a black man. Or so we said about this one.
Yeah.
And so it compares them, or it shows both sides. But basically, they're both saying like we're all the same. Because in this one, when we said that the white guy, feels bad that he's putting like he's oppressing these black men, knowing that they're the same as he is, but he just does it because he wants to be on top.
Because the black of the mantle, the greater the man.
Black of the mantle, the greater the man. Well, that was a short video.
Wait, did you even do? You didn't even go for like the last part.
What part?
Nor do I often. Where perhaps you don't want to be part of me, nor do I often want to be part of you, but we are. That's true, Dr. Seuss. As I learn from you,
I guess you learn from me, although you're older and white and somewhat more free, Dr. Seuss. This is my page for English B. So you're more free than me, and you're older and you're white, but we're the same.
So he's basically addressing, I'm not sure if it would be addressing the white elephant in the room, if that's the proper term, but that's the term I'm going to use.
Black elephant, because he's black.
Addressing the black elephant in the room.
Black sheep, white elephant.
Yeah. That they're the same. Like, they're basically saying they're all human. The only difference is that you're white and more free than I am.
Yeah.
And so you can do more. But why is he actually saying this stuff? Like, what is the point of this?
Because
aside from the
his
fact that
English
he's saying the
instructor
obvious?
is white, and he said go home and write a page, and like make it like it'll if you let it just come out of you what you feel it'll be true as possible.
Oh,
and he
so
feels that we're all
okay.
equal, but we're not treated equal.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering like what was his topic that he was supposed to write on. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, well we're done with that.
Oh,
Mr. Vard, sorry if this video
was
too short for you.
Well,
but
we just did over an hour of analyzation of
Yeah.
another poem, so I mean,
so too
Yeah.
damn bad. Bruh.
bruh.
Okay, so just kind of like a quick go back to I'm dabbing God night, right?
Right.
So like, I'll wait for you. Okay, so dabbing God night, right? So it's like if the black people like night is like dark, so it like overshadows everything. It makes it hard to see, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So dabbing God night, like when the black people do something good, it's all kind of going back to just manipulation of actions, right? So dabbing God night when the black people do something good, and then the white people do something to cover it up, not necessarily make it look bad, but like I was watching Selma yesterday, and they're saying like how Martin Luther King was going to like he was going out of Selma, and this other separate like a youth group, like a separate youth group for like a bunch of high schoolers, college students, I don't know what. They were planning on doing a march, but they're freaking stupid. Obviously, they're stupid because they decided to do it at night. And like some like FBI or government people got word of it, and then they like relayed it to I think it was
HQ.
either like the president or the governor. I'm pretty sure it was the governor because he was just a racist prick. Like literally so racist. He literally had like the Confederate flag like in his office. So just giving you an idea. And so they found out that they were doing this march, this like peace march at night. And so they were saying like they're doing it at night. We need to do to discourage all these protests and all these marches is to put fear back into the community, right? Hey, get out of here, Sadie. Go away. All right, Sadie, you want to come in? Come, come up here. Here, come over here. Here. Say hello to my dog. Say, look in the camera. Say, 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 say. Look at the camera.
He's looking everywhere but the camera.
Okay. Anyways, what we're doing. Say, go away if you're not gonna look in the camera. Don't look all sad now. Wait, try it one more time. Okay. What was it? What was it? Okay, that's enough of you. Anyways, so back to the point. The governor finds out that they're doing this march at night, and then he says that they need to strike fear back into the black community. And so what they were going to do is just get like a bunch of policemen in what they would consider riot gear back then, which was just basically like a helmet and batons.
Yeah.
And literally, like their helmets just look like construction hats. It's ridiculous. But and then they're saying like this is good, this is perfect because it's nighttime. There's less cameras, like people won't know about it because like their whole like what made their marches so effective is that it was publicized so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like there would always be like a bunch of cameras and a bunch of reporters, like newspaper reporters and journalists there to like record like everything that the white people of Selma were doing.
Right.
And so they were saying like this is a perfect opportunity because it's nighttime and there's not going to be journalists or cameramen anywhere to record any of this. And so when the people were marching, they were like, give us a reason to go out there because they would be marching without like a license or a permit or whatever process you have to go through to like legally march.
What?
Yeah, you need like a court order to legally march and protest. So yeah, it was.
Marching in
So
the
that's
dark
like
every
daubing
night.
God night. So it's like a peaceful, because God is considered like peaceful and loving action. So like the marches are kind of like a representation of like peace and love. And then so like daubing in nights, like covering over it so that it doesn't really get out to the public and people can't see it for what it really is.
So they were marching in the dark,
Yeah,
low key status.
exactly. Which one is that?
It's marching in the dark. It's on Shadowland.
Shadowland. So they're marching. They're marching in the dark. We'll just have this song play for a little bit.
What would you say
Just
here?
just to give emphasis. Yeah, definitely. So basically, what ended up happening is, um, like all the black kids, they got just like beat the shit out of by these cops, and what happened? Like this old dude, this one girl, and yeah, so like old dude, a girl, and a guy, a younger guy and girl. They like ran from like the group like down this alley, and then the next scene was like they ran into like a bar, like a restaurant, or yeah, basically like a restaurant cafe kind of thing. And they were like all there, like they're like, oh yeah, pretend to read your menus and shit. And then they're reading the menus, and then two cops came in to start beating the shit out of the old dude. And then the little girl, the young woman was screaming, and she got bitch slapped because she's black and the cop was white, so he could do that. Um, and then the younger black dude like tried to like pull the white cops off of the old guy that they were beating up, and then they got the black dude up against the wall and started beating the shit out of him. And then one cop just like straight up pulled out his gun and shot him.
After they're beating the shit out of him?
Yeah, after they're beating the
I
shit out of
can't
him.
breathe.
And but yeah, and so it was like a perfect plan on the white people's part, because there weren't any cameras anywhere and there weren't any reporters to report any of it. By the way, this song is "Marching in the Dark" for anyone who's watching this and doesn't know the song playing in the background is. That's it. But yeah, it was pretty crazy, pretty fucked up thing to do, but it was logical if the plan was to instill fear. So yeah. Yeah, they didn't have war guns, so it was just kind of their footsteps, I guess, would be.
Again, they didn't have war guns.
Fade out. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to say. That kind of ran on longer than I wanted it to,
Yeah,
but
7
there
minutes
you go.
long.